G'day guys, I'm Dan.
I'm Jimmy.
We're the founders or the president, vice president of I4 Drive the Club, whatever you want to call us. Just thought we'd do this video because obviously we're posting this here in the clubhouse. I don't know, we might chuck it on YouTube, I don't know, but there's a fair few new people here now, and maybe you don't know who the f we are or what we're about. So we thought we wanted to do a little video with A, telling you a bit about the backstory of I4 Drive the Club and how we got here, and B, giving you a bit of a rig rundown as well.
Amen.
But yeah, basically the story goes, we started I4 Drive Club in October, the 11th of October, 2022, with the whole intention of being able to score ourselves some discounts so that we could build our rigs cheaper, because as you guys all know, forward driving, the more you get into it, the more expensive it gets. So it actually, it worked, obviously. The whole business plan from the get-go is basically still what we're following today, and it's just worked. But to let you in on a little secret of how that plan kind of was, it was number one, gain a social credibility, gain a following on social media, which we did pretty quickly. I think we got to like 20,000 followers in about 16 weeks on Instagram. And then once we got that, then we started going into businesses. To start with, here in Townsville, Forward Drive Central was the first one that come on board. We basically went in there and asked for the manager and shook his hand and said, I'm Dan and this is what I'm doing. And he said, yeah, fuck, that's cool. We'll get involved. Like, listed 30 brands with discounts. We got 20% off Dometic, which was the biggest one. We've still got it too. I don't know if they realise how much they're giving away. But yeah, and then we just one by one started going to these different businesses, hitting them up on Instagram, Facebook, emails, phone calls, walking into them. Just being relentless too. Like, a lot of the brands that we're partnered with now, they said no to me maybe 10 times first, you know what I mean? And but just kept going at them, and you know, they come on board, and now we're at the point where we've got brands kind of reaching out to us, wanting to get involved, because they realised it wasn't just a pipe dream, you know. But yeah, that was step one, was gain that social credibility. Step two was reach out to the businesses, and then step three was actually work out how to build a website and build a membership, which that was the tricky part, because the ball rolled pretty quick to start with, and then I just got too deep. Like, I didn't know how to build a website.
We got bigger numbers than we knew what to deal with.
And I just stalled for like 18 months. It wasn't until I went on a trip with Jimmy. We went up the Crab Track and Old Coach Road.
Yeah, that was a banger. And
he kind of asked me, I'd met Jimmy because I saw a Facebook page group here in Townsville where he did a post asking if anyone wanted to sponsor him for his race truck. And I said, fuck, I got no money to give you, but I can give you some stickers. And anyway, we went on this trip together, and he said, tell me what's going on with this thing, man. Like, it's a wicked idea. And I said, bro, basically just I'm stuck. Like, I don't know how to build a website, like, you know, and then just do promotions, bro. Like, I got no money. And he said, like, I'll chuck in $1,000. You got $1,000? I said, all right, I've got $1,000. And so we both chucked in $1,000, and that was it. We're off and running. It was April 2024. We did our first giveaway. It was
winch.
Run the winch.
Yep.
And
which is sitting right here. Oh, it's not
actually,
on there.
Does he have it?
No, it's not on there.
This vehicle right here.
This is the winner's vehicle.
This is Sid. He's one of our Townsville members. He won our first giveaway.
Very first giveaway.
It was, and he doesn't have it on there.
He doesn't have it on there, yeah.
But it was a Run the Winch, 4 tread recovery boards, and a Sabre recovery kit. Yeah, how funny is that?
Yeah, it's so funny, dude.
And and Sid won it. So, and then I think it took us like 2 months to get the next one sorted, and then people started joining, and people started saying good things, and it just kind of became a reality that it was like, oh, maybe this is not just for us. And then and then we put some serious effort into it. By serious effort, I mean like up at 4 a.m. every day, and you know, till 10, 11, 12.
Because you got young kids too, or you had one kid?
Yeah, I had a kid. Jimmy's got a kid. We've both got 2 kids now. And Jimmy come on board, and I said, mate, I want to bring you in as a partner. Like, I don't want to do this by myself. I need someone else involved with me. And he was on the road for 18 months, traveling around Australia. But it was just that support, man, more than anything, and like a soundboard, someone to bounce ideas off, and creative input, and you know, reassurance, because you know the amount of times we've doubted ourselves at this, mate, we still do every day. Like, I'm doubting myself this morning.
That's the heart of
business,
like, buddy.
Yeah, and yeah, now we're where we're at. So we've got just over 2,500 members. We don't have any secrets about that. you guys seeing the ad copy on all the ads. We post the odds.
We're very
You've
transparent.
got nothing to hide, man. Like, you know, the chances are you won't win it. Some people have the chance that they will win it. You know, your chances for this one, I think, are 1 in 800. You know, it's still better than winning the lotto. Like, people are either going to join up for the discounts or the giveaways, or they're not. Either way, we're sweet with it, with that person's decision. You know, like, we're doing this for people like us. You know, the hopes and dreams of winning shit. I've never won anything in my life. And, you know, we're like making these phone calls and giving this stuff away to you guys is like...
makes it all worth it.
Bro, it's the best high you ever get. Like, honestly, like for us, that feeling, like I can't even imagine how it feels for you because I've never felt it, but the feeling for us is insane.
And you see when the winners bolt the gear onto their cars.
Oh,
like,
bro, there's something else.
the end
like,
result.
yeah,
like the Pajero,
man.
when we seen the Kings on the Pajero last week.
Yeah, down at Mike's last week.
Oh,
it's
what an
phenomenal.
awesome experience.
And just being able to save money too. Like, you know, we'll show you these rigs in a second. We haven't paid a full price for damn near a single thing on these cars. And being able to save money, like, oh, FYI, as of today, we just got Superior Engineering back on board. They're listed in the Club Rates portal. They have started at 5%. I did put the squeeze on Sam, and he said, like, look, let's see how it goes. If it goes well, we'll bump it up to 10%. They've just done an audit on their pricing too, because cost of manufacturing's gone up as well. So I get it. 5% is better than nothing, but you know, it is a cool feeling to be able to copy that code and paste it in the thing and see yourself saving some money. That's worth it. So, but it's also about the community too, more than anything, because you know, local four-wheel drive clubs play their part. You know, we just wanted to create something different. You know, you guys are all around Australia, and I've lived all around Australia. You know, every day.
Your own little communities.
Yeah, man. We'll have a new member sign up daily, and I'm like, I know that street in that suburb, man. Like, I've been all around the country now. But I just want to mention as well, from about March, hopefully March, it's actually quite an expensive exercise for us to do what we're about to do. But Jimmy and I are going to start flying around Australia and hosting the events that you guys have been asking for. So we're going to it'll be a Friday and Saturday thing. Friday will be a meet, food trucks, music, businesses involved, cars galore, prizes, giveaways. We want to make these meets sick. You know, alcohol-free, drug-free, well-behaved, all that sort of stuff.
Event.
Last thing we want is for an event to get on the news for the wrong reasons. And if that happens, we just simply won't do it in that area ever again. And if members are involved in that, like, this sounds pretty aggressive, but we'll kick you out. Like, we don't want that shit. And then the Saturday will be a members-only wheeling day. Now, to start with, it'll be invite only. We've got to work out the criteria of what we're going to be doing to invite these people. But it'll basically be, we're not in the position to drive all around Australia to host these events at the moment, but we may be in the position to fly there, and because we won't be behind the wheel of a vehicle, we'll be behind the wheel of a camera. So these wheeling days, we're actually going to film the whole thing and make you guys the star of one of our monthly YouTube episodes that we'll drop every month, because we want to do this every month, hop our way around the country. But not only that, we're also going to invite Club Rates partners along for the ride as well. So, you know, a little sneak peek, we've already been on the phone to Dave Hassard from Hassard Industries. He's keen to get involved. So he'll come along to one of these wheeling days. You guys will get to meet our Club Rates partners. They'll get to meet you guys as the members, and you guys will be the star of one of our YouTube episodes each month as well. Literally today I'm editing. I've got like 3 episodes to edit at the moment. So once they're edited, we'll start dropping them weekly. So yeah, that's all coming up. That's kind of a very short version of where we've come from to where we are now.
Where we're going.
Big hopes, dreams and aspirations. For some of you who've been here for a while, you've heard me harp on about the biggest goal we've got with this club since day one is to get to the position where we can buy a 4-wheel drive, not a new one, an old one, a sick one, a solid axle one, an actual 4-wheel drive when they were building them as 4-wheel drives. We're going to strip it right back down to the chassis and molest every single nut and bolt and build it back up into being an insane super tourer that if you turn the key, you can live out of it all around Australia and drive every single track in the country. That's the goal we're working towards, and I don't know, maybe we'll be there by the end of this year.
Fingers crossed, eh?
It's an expensive exercise to, you know, there's a lot of people doing what we're doing these days. When we first started in 22, I think there was one other in the 4-wheel drive space, but it just took us so long to get the ball rolling. But it's all just new cars with lift kits and you know,
bolt-on builds.
Yeah, bolt-on builds. We want to do full custom, one of one. Like, you win this vehicle, you're the only person in Australia who has anything like it. We want to work with the best custom fabrication stores in Australia. Like, not a dollar, you know, what's the word? Like, not a penny pinched in building this stuff. We want to be able to give away like proper hectic rigs, and that's you know, when we reach that point, I think I'll probably cry, but that's what we're working towards at this point. And one day it'll happen, whether it's this year, next year, the year after, who knows, but we'll get there.
We'll get there.
But yeah, on to what the hell we drive. Ow! So this,
I'll say that.
I'll turn around, yeah. So this is my 2003 GXL Toyota 105 series Land Cruiser. I started off in an LM107 Hilux. I wanted a cruiser because I wanted a wagon. I had my 12 volt kit pinched out of the back of my Hilux. I was like, right, that's it. Well, I didn't want to put a canopy on. I'm like, I'll go a wagon. 2, I wanted a bit of a bigger vehicle, and 3, I definitely wanted solid axle. It was a big toss up between the Patrol and the Cruiser for me. I personally went with the Cruiser because it's a bit bigger inside, and I've got kids, so I wanted to have plenty of space in there for it. So I know, you know, this is subjective, but to me it looks banging. But in all honesty, most of this stuff is just cosmetic at the moment. It's not seriously modified. But starting from the back, I guess, I've got some King's drawers that I didn't pay full price for. I got some off Marketplace, and then I went into King's here in Townsville and squeezed their arm, and they gave me a discount. But I got the top ones all just storage, tools. I haven't even got any spare parts in there yet. This one's actually sick. This is my kitchen drawer. So this folds out like this. I've got, that's a chopping board there on that side. I've got a cutlery drawer on this side. It does the job. This stuff, my only qualm with it is heavy. It's almost 70 kilos empty. So,
yikes.
Yeah, I'm about to start fiddling around with it. What I'm gonna do is basically delete the carcass. So the whole thing that the runners are bolted to, I'm gonna delete all that, which will save me like maybe 12 mil in width. I'll bolt the runners to the ply that I've built this bit in here myself, which will save me about 88 mil in height. So, and there's also a bit of gap here on my runner for my fridge slide. I'll be able to delete that too. So I'll probably get maybe 30, close to 40 mil narrower and about 88 mil shorter. I just want to reduce as much weight in here as I can. So that's the drawers. I got the Dometic CFX 55, CFX3 I think it is, 55 litre on the Dometic fridge slide. It's got the cutting board on it too. That's a Marketplace special as well.
Any soda waters in there?
I don't think I do have them actually. A little cool thing too, have a look at this. I don't know if you can see it, but if you're running a fridge slide, this I got from BCF. These are sick, cable runner cage, and it just folds back up like that on its way in. So that's just keeps it all neat and tidy. Some of you may know me pretty well now. Some of you don't know me from a bar of soap. I'm a bit of a neat freak. I'm very particular about things. In here I've got my 12 volt control box. I've got a tough terrain retracting air hose reel. You can see that. And then I've got the twin brushless ARB air compressor. Had nothing but freaking dramas with pumping my tires up. 4 out of 4 failed attempts. I keep blowing fuses. I popped a hose. Here's a little trick for you. If you are gonna do an ARB air compressor, I don't know if you can get in there and show them that air hose from the compressor to the air hose reel. That is air brake line for a truck, and then they're push-pull fittings. So they were the fittings that came with the tough terrain reel. I blew them. I popped the hose off twice, and then yeah, I haven't since I did that. But then I've been having voltage drop issues and all that sort of stuff. I'll get to that at the front. But that's basically the back. So yeah, nothing too special in there. Wheels, I've got the ROH Assaults and the Open Country, Toyo Open Country Mud Terrains.
Full legal size, eh?
Full legal size, they're 31 inch. I love them, they're super aggressive. They are getting a little bit noisy now, but within like the first kind of 10, 20,000 Ks, I didn't get people's, I've never had muddies, that's my first set of muddies. I didn't understand people's whinging about the noise, but it is starting to get a little bit loud now. Just another thing too, actually on this, when I pulled the rear seats out, I don't know what that is, that just dropped off. When I pulled the rear seats out, you can't see it at all, but I actually sound deadened and acoustic lined the whole rear end of this, and I'll eventually do that from the front. I'm gonna pull the carpet out of this eventually and put vinyl in it because I plan on getting water through this and dealing with stinky carpet. So yeah, open country, mud terrains, ROH assaults, they're 16 inch. I've got the CM Fab sliders recently, day I got them.
Used.
Yeah, day I got them, I took all the paint off them. They have 159% saved my seals greatly.
Definitely.
I've done the part-time full drive kit, so I've got manual hubs. These have auto hubs from factory, so because they're full-time full drive, it's now got the part-time kit in it. That's actually the first things I did to this car when I bought it was brand new radiator, brand new hoses. I put the 80 series yellow dot fan in.
Yeah.
Hey?
Brand new radiator.
Yeah, that's what I say. A brand new radiator, hoses, 80 series fan because they're stronger than the blue dots that come in this. I did new water pump, timing belt, viscous fan hub, injectors, glow plugs. I did all the major service stuff. I did that. I like to do that at the start. So then, like, I don't even care when it was done last. It's just if I know it's done.
It's done.
Like, those are the things that if they go wrong, you're going to be in trouble. So I got that all done first. And then one of the next things was the part-time kit. What else? I got the Rag Customs bar. My advice is if you're getting a Rag Customs bar and you're not a whiz on a welder, don't get it flat packed. Get Jared at Rag Customs to do it for you. I got some Baja designed spotties. I'm almost embarrassed at how expensive they are.
The $1 million spotties.
I did get them cheaper, of course, but even then, had I known how expensive they were, the price I got given, I thought that was for two. Turns out it was for one.
That was a funny as
I
we
know,
said that
bro,
to you, bro.
yeah. And so yeah, don't get me wrong, they're sick.
They are a good light.
I got the Steady. They're actually high beams. Fogs, they got a DRL in them too. This is a carbon number plate thing. I got a carbon 15,000 pound winch. Underneath, I've got a few little things underneath here. Maybe you can see.
Oh yeah.
I got the Superior steering dampener. I needed that because mine was leaking. And then I got the adjustable panhard as well. Suspension wise, I'm literally running on the factory shocks. Factory shocks, and I got Old Man Emu 2-inch coils for $200 off Marketplace.
Bargain bin prices.
Then what else on the front? Oh, the lights, they get all the attention. These are from Panel House, headlights and tail lights. You can get them on Alibaba, you can get them on eBay. I think they're all the same, to be honest with you.
Pretty much.
I went Panel House A because we were hounding them. Literally, we knocked on their door maybe 5 times on different trips down to Brizzy to get them on board as a club rates partner because I didn't want to pay full price for them.
And they got a big name online too.
But not only that, they're an Australian business.
That's right.
If I've got an issue, they're in Brisbane.
You can knock on their door, not in
China's
store.
So yeah, you get them the same price, but we get 5% off at Panel House anyway. But they're the same as eBay, Alibaba. But yeah, I wanted local. So yeah, that's pretty much it at the front. Snorkel is the Meredith Metalworks. Got the little sick little logo in the top there. That's a 3-inch snorkel. I don't know if you'll be able to see it with the glare, but
yeah, probably not.
I got little steady sequential
what happened here?
indicators. Kissed a boulder, which you'll see actually in the YouTube episode I'm going to be dropping soon. I'll get back to the interior in a minute.
Big engine bay reveal.
There's nothing special in here at all, but I just want to show you the 12-volt setup.
Oh, big 1.8.
So, yeah, I went the cheapest route to market for my 12-volt setup because I just wanted to be able to. We were going camping that weekend up at Kilbottom, and I wanted my fridge ASAP. So I got 220 amp hours of AGM. They're in parallel, and that's where my voltage issues are coming from because it's like 5.5, 6 meters to the bus bar at the back. So the fix will be I'm going to get a lithium in the back. And then that'll be all the problems solved. But yeah, I've done Mechanical work literally has just been maintenance. I've done the rocker cover gasket. As I said before, I've done radiator, hoses, timing belt, water pump, viscous fan hub, injectors, glow plugs. I had my fuel cutoff solenoid on my pump went, which you'll also
left
see.
us on the strand on the side of the road.
You'll see that in the episode that will drop soon. Other than that, she's pretty stock. But yeah, that's my cheap route to market. I think it cost me maybe $600 or something. Again, I didn't pay full price for it. Yeah, that's pretty much under there. Not much different to show on that side. Up top, I've got the Drifter Barrington Pro. The V1, I think they've got a V2 now. Bro, I love this thing, it's sick. I've got it on the Tier 1 Metalworks rack.
Quite nice, very low.
I love that, I got it color matched. So if you ever go a Barrington Pro on a Tier 1 Metalworks rack and you want to run the wing, you won't be able to. And the reason you won't be able to is if you can come here, you've got this bit here and even this ledge here lips down. Whereas what Tier 1 typically run these with is like Outback Tourer, CSS.
There's a few others that don't have that side.
Yeah, they're just a flat bottom, completely flat bottom. They don't have the lip, so I can't actually run the wing on this. I've got a 330 watt panel on top, which Drifter also hooked me up with. And then I've got that running back down to I've got a solar control box down in there as well. Pretty much it up there. That's pretty much it, eh? Like, other than lockers.
What, you got nothing inside?
Not really.
She's very clean though. She's a clean old bus.
Yeah, I've got the Drifter bloody things there.
Yeah, I got one of them on my Hilux too.
Pile up the kids in the back. There's Troy.
Big man, big sooty girl.
Yeah, there's bloody baby seats in the back.
Yeah.
I don't even have a UHF in here. I got the hot tip.
Hit us with it.
So I got this bad boy instead of getting a fixed UHF. I probably will get a fixed UHF eventually, but I wanted to be able to take it out of the car as well. These are like 500 and something bucks. Again, didn't pay for it, but I went into Anaconda and cheekily used their price match guarantee. Now, they're not actually supposed to price match online only stores, but Sparesbox had them on sale for like 300 bucks. So thankfully, the lovely young girl at the counter who was a little bit inexperienced, she just let me go with it. So yeah, I got that for 300 bucks instead of 550 or whatever they are.
They're good radio.
But that's my comms. I got the, let's go. Can you see the, I don't even know if you'll be able to see it.
Without the ignition.
The spotties. That's the spotties.
Oh, I won't go in front of the
They've actually got a high beam and a low beam.
Very nice.
But that's the spotties. Other than that, I've got Mud Tamer mats. They're actually a Collaborates partner again as well. Again, I didn't pay full price for it.
Locker switches.
Yeah, that's my locker switches. Makes the cool noises.
Front and rear lock this thing.
Yeah, twin locked. And then now I'm realising you don't actually use your front locker that much.
No.
And the only other thing on that side, I got the solar shades bit here. Yeah. Love these. I'm actually going to black out the back as well. So I'll put them on the cargo windows and the rear window.
Keeps them a lot cooler.
Yeah, because I actually just got the Wolfbox LCD mirror. I haven't put it in yet because other things are taking priority, but that mirror works off a camera out the back. So literally when I look at the mirror, I'm seeing the footage from the camera, and it's got a camera pointing out the front of it too. So it's got 4K at the front, 3K at the rear. So yeah, I'll put those solar shades in all 3 back windows. The only other thing that's worth mentioning, you come past and then I'll open the door. I just got this, man, if you don't have one of these, get one. Cap Industries are a Collaborates partner with us as well. The fire extinguisher mount.
Very clean install there.
Vehicle fires scare the absolute fucking daylights out of me, and I'd hate to lose this thing because I don't have a fire extinguisher. So yeah, that at this point in time is the 105. Next things on the list, progress has basically slowed down now because the next things are fucking expensive. So I had a cruiser company. Oh, still in one piece. That's all right. I had a cruiser company rear bar on order. I'd put the deposit down for it, and then emailed me. They're like, yeah, pay the rest of the invoice. It's good to go. But I'm 20 kilos off being over GVM. So other things have taken priority.
And you almost did a rear bar delete last weekend,
yeah,
didn't you?
almost deleted the rear bar.
Look at the back end of this thing.
Yeah.
It looks like a dog's chew.
It's held on with zip ties at the moment.
Zip ties and dreams, baby.
But yeah, so the next two things I'll do to it is I got to turbo it. Because I wasn't going to turbo it because eventually I want to do an engine swap. I'm thinking either an FT or a 6BT, which is kind of taking my preference at the moment, the 6BT. But then I'm also thinking like I need to get some lift under it too. So I want to do a long arm, Kinsella Customs long arm front with a Ramp Customs long arm rear on about a 3-inch lift. I'll probably go 3-inch because it'll sag. But yeah, I want to do long arm front and rear, and I'll get it engineered for a GVM upgrade too. So I'll get rated coils. Then I can get the bar because the bar is going to put me over GVM. So. Yeah, suspension and turbo next, but man's just gone full-time with i4drive.club and I'm taking a serious pay cut, so I've got no spare money at the moment. But yeah, that's my rig. Now, do you want to whip yours out?
Yeah, probably should stop that and
that's all right, I'll just cut it.
Yeah, just
we'll
cut
whip Jimmy's
I'll just reverse it
Hilux out, because his is way more modified than mine, man. This thing's a weapon. It's a little mountain goat. You'll see in the episodes on YouTube that we're gonna be dropping again very soon. You'll see this thing in action. And Jimmy does not care about scratches on it, so he does some pretty wild shit on it too.
Righto, this is the big Luxy, the Whittle Wuxy.
So what do we got?
So this is a 97 LN106.
That's definitely recording, eh?
Yeah, I started before.
Yeah, cool. Yeah.
97 LN106 with the 2.8. I bought it, it was non-turbo. Turboed it with a CT20 high flow, like stage 2 or whatever they say. Makes about 16 pounds. Stock fuel pump though, so non-compensated. Goes pretty good. Only makes about 15 pound a boost.
Man, anything else in there?
Nah, nothing other than the intake pipes. No, that's pretty much it in the engine bay wise.
You just side dump exhaust as well, eh?
Yeah, big mini dumper just comes out just past the rear hangers.
Yeah, down there, yeah.
I've got rear up front spring conversion with a diff push. So it's like a 45mm diff push. So it takes the rear springs and then puts them in the front.
Yeah. And what's that for?
So it gets a longer spring so you get better flex.
Yeah.
Better range of motion in the wheel basically.
Yeah.
What else? Oh, I've got the steady headlights.
Yeah, the new homage ones.
The steady homage. Yeah. They're real nice, real ADR compliant, so definitely worth the money. They're pretty exy, but
yeah.
Carbon winch. This is only a 12,000 versus Dan's. What's yours, a 15?
Mine's a 15. Yours has definitely been put to good use, eh?
Oh, I've definitely run mine in and out a couple of times, eh? Just
for anyone in Townsville, if you ever seen someone on one of the Facebook groups that are bogged, Jimmy's usually one of the first ones to come and rescue them, eh?
I've got my sweet ARB factory Hilux bar with my sliders. Yep. Nothing too crazy.
Got the
Conspiracy
Customs roof rack.
Conspiracy Customs roof rack.
Troy made that one.
Custom made. This was actually off of a Tara that we modified to fit this.
And your solar on top too.
Yeah, got a 100 watt King's panel up there, or 200 watt, something like that. Got RG Colorado rear springs. They're a good 280mm longer than factory.
And that's Hassard Industries.
Yeah, Hassard Industries supplied the rear hangers, so the rear hanger's been moved back 150mm. So the overall wheelbase increase is like 180mm or something.
Yeah.
So this is 180mm longer than a standard Hilux, basically.
The wheelbase.
The wheelbase is, yeah.
And then you've done the inversion?
Yeah, shock inversion with some 12-inch travel patrol shocks. So I just made that up myself. It's pretty basic, just a basic bar between the chassis rails, welded, and then some shock pins on the top.
And that gives you, because the stock suspension setup on these, you've got, they go forward and back.
They go from here sideways, so that once the wheel starts to flex down, they bind up the shock body.
Yeah.
Got a one-piece tail shaft as well.
One-piece tail shaft, the Hassard Industries.
Hassard Industries supplied, yeah.
What else you done? You done the
rear locker, twin locks. There's 200 amp hours of lithium back here.
Yeah. Yeah, twin E-locked this one.
Yeah, twin
Yeah.
Harrop E-lockers.
And you did the mud guards too, eh?
Yeah, this is some custom mud flaps.
Yeah.
You're forever breaking these off, so I just put some hinges on them, chained it.
And you don't have the compressor in the front at the moment, do you?
No, compressors are currently out, but I'm going to put a little air tank in there with a little compressor to run my air spool.
Turns out ARB do air tanks.
Yeah, they do a little
Yeah,
tank
4 litre
system,
tanks.
Yeah, perfect.
Yeah.
I've got a little 10 litre sitting at home. Got my ARB Touring rooftop tent.
Marketplace special.
Marketplace special by $300. These are $1,500 new. Got my sweet ass vice. Always coming in handy.
Custom.
Custom rack, mate.
Yeah.
Just to give me a little bit of dust, dry storage, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
Max Trax mount. Yeah, that's pretty much it, eh? Not too much to it. Inside's pretty basic.
Well, you got the new seat too.
Yeah, new seat. NZKW seat. There's no floor mats because it's constantly getting flooded with water.
Man, that's the control center. Yeah, this thing's an absolute weapon. You'll see in the upcoming episodes that we drop how hard Jimmy
This is like it's like a
this
cheap budget rig, you'd call it.
Yeah.
Doesn't look too special, but she gets the job done, eh?
Yeah, good man. Well, that is about a wrap. Hopefully that gives you a bit more of an idea of who we are, where we've come from, why this i4drive.club started, a bit of insight into where we want it to go, what we want to do with it, and the rigs that we're wheeling at the moment. So now for you, if you watch all of this, in the comments below, or even as its own post in the clubhouse, let us know what you're driving.
Yeah.
If videos, we do a lot of them, so we don't really care about being on video anymore, but I do know and understand that getting in front of the camera can be a bit weird.
Yeah.
But if you don't care, and I encourage you not to care, do a walk around video like this as well, because I know there's other 105 owners in the group, there's other Hilux owners in the group. You guys might see something that we've done and go, oh, fuck, that's cool.
Yeah.
Or you might have some information for us to help make ours better or do things a different way. So if you can muster up the courage to do a video, post it as its own separate post in the clubhouse so it gets the spotlight. Or if you don't want the spotlight at all, just write a little blurb of a picture of your car in the comments down below. This is a 30-minute video, so hopefully we can upload this into the group. Don't say we won't be able to, but we'll go inside and add the audio to it from these mics, and hopefully it'll work and I can upload it. Other than that, looking forward to seeing your rig rundowns.
Yeah,
we'll catch you soon. See you later.